bitches? This video has been long overdue. But it's just been so hot here that I literally, and I have to, you're gonna hear scraping sound because of the chair, because I have to kind of, you're gonna see my fancy knees right there. This video's been long overdue because it's been so hot. It's been so damn hot over here in the Netherlands. And, you know, I work during the day and I don't have time to film most of the time. And at night in my office upstairs where I love to spend time because it's also like my tarot and nerd room, I just can't film there because it's so freaking warm. And you know, I had a little bit of spare time today because I was done a little bit earlier with some tasks than I thought I would be. So I have like an hour to spare. So I thought, hey, why not, you know, just do a little bit of a deck haul update thingy. Because I've kind of been, I've kind of been going a little bit nuts with the new decks, and you know, but I do really like everything that has come in. So this is not going to be like flip through. You're gonna see every card. This is just me rambling, talking about the stuff that I got and why I like it so much. And this is one of the first things that I want to show you guys. It's the Tarot of Aphrodite. This was a huge success on Kickstarter. Comes in this gorgeous treasure chest style box with a little invocation. Aphrodite, goddess of love divine, with you our hearts and souls entwined. May your blessings be upon us all as we answer to love's eternal call. That's interesting. Gorgeous line art in the box. So this deck has like the same packaging as James R. Eades's Cosmovisions Oracle, and also the same cardstock as that, I feel like. So this is a very non-traditional deck in the sense that, and I actually really love it. We get a title card, which is cute. Then we get a little goddess card with an invocation. On the back, font choice is a little bit questionable, but I do really love this like as something that I can prop up on my altar. So that's really cute. And then you get a little white book, and the little white book doesn't have stupid tarot meanings in it, but it's actually an art guide, because this deck uses Wikimedia Commons licensed public domain art. And this tells us exactly for every card where the art that was used came from. So it's really dope. So it has sort of this, so it is a deck created out of pre-existing art, which normally I'm not a fan of most of the time. I may even zoom us in a little bit just because I can. There we go. There we go. Let's keep everything centered, because I want y'all to see this well. So let's keep this centered. Yes, I hope you guys didn't get sick. I hope everything is still showing up fine. It looks like it is. So first of all, card quality really good. Standard 305 GSM UV matte anti-scratch coating. Gorgeous like rose gold edges. Really good quality at that. Like I said, great quality. It's very snappy, it's very flexible, it's very bendy. Gorgeous backs with this like paisley pattern, this little vignette. So while I dislike most decks that use art like this, it's not my thing at all. Where this deck really gets its elevation, in my honest opinion, is the graphic design aspect of the deck. So with that, I mean the border design, the color choices within the graphic design. So graphic design is basically anything that doesn't include the actual card art. So I love the border design. I love the little glyphs that are up here. I love the font choice. I love the ornaments. Same goes for the back. You know, the graphic design is very chic looking, and I have to say that I like that a lot. So, you know, it's a really, really, really cute deck. The art that was chosen is absolutely stunning. It's definitely giving me Aphrodite, Venusian vibes. Really thoughtful art choices. Maybe I will go through every card. I mean, I'm not gonna have an opinion on every card, obviously, but I just love the way it looks. This deck looks really, really, really cool. Yeah, and I'm not gonna be bothered with neat stacks of cards and shit like that. This is just me rambling. Deal with it. So, like I said, like really apt art choices. Since I don't own any other decks that have cards like this with that, you know, public domain art, I wouldn't know if, oh, I love this. I love this a lot. I wouldn't know if this art has been used in other decks as well, nor do I really care, because I don't really need more decks like this in my collection. I was never attracted to it. Then I saw this deck and the way the graphic design was handled, and I was like, that looks like it might be my thing. It was really affordable on Kickstarter. So I just decided that if I ever were to have a deck in this style, this was going to be it, and I'm really content with it. I love this Nine of Cups. Could have also been a Nine of Pentacles, but really stunning. Like I said, a lot of really well-made art is in this. Well, the art is well-made, but a lot of really good choices. And also the creator was like super sweet. I think I was the first to get the deck and use it on Instagram and tag her. And she was like, well, your photos look amazing. I love the way you portrayed my deck. And she's just a really cool chick. She's basically sold out of all of her decks already, because I think she didn't anticipate this much hype. So I think she went for a 500 deck print run, and I believe she's pretty much sold out, but I'm not quite sure about that. I love this star. Also, lots of mosquitoes this side of the pond. How about with you? The mosquitoes are killing me, really killing me. Okay, so I might be smoking, so you may see some, well, not smoking, vaping, so you may see some vapor here and there. Love this Three of Coins. Also, I love this Four of Wands too. This might actually be from the same painting. No, not, but it's, you know, like the, oh, and this one, yes, the world, we get like Venus. What's that painting called again? I know Jasmine Beckett Griffith did her version of it. So that's cool, you know, like when you see stuff you recognize, you can be like, ooh, I actually, the Triumph of Amphitrite. Yes. So when you see stuff like this, you can be like, ooh, I know this. Let's see if I can find who the artist was, you know? So it opens up your world a lot as well. Sun card is really cool. So yeah, this is a very Venusian, Aphrodite vibe deck. I love this Lover's card. I love that the Emperor is Aries. I think that's really apt. That's basically one of the things that sold me on the deck. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if at one point this deck turns into a mass market deck, because it's really well produced. Maybe not, because there's not so much of a written portion with the deck apart from the art guide, but you don't really need that. If you get like a Rider-Waite influenced deck, this deck doesn't need a guidebook. I love this. I kind of want to know who painted this devil art, what painting it's from, because it's very much a shadowy card, and I kind of love that. Painting's called The Sin by Franz von Stuck, 1893. Wow, that's amazing. So, Let's see. Two of Swords is really cool as well. The Tower. Like, once again, it's fucking awesome. I'm gonna go through a little bit quicker because, you know, you kind of get the gist. The Empress is Aphrodite. Love this picture of her. Overall, like, really, really cool, really dope. This is one of the only tarot decks that I have. I have 2 tarot decks, 3 Oracle decks. King of Coins, love this. Temperance. Oh, that Ace of Swords is really cute. 5 of Wands, like, really loving this Hermit too. Like, I'm loving the vibe. It's a really good vibe. The Birth of Aphrodite, I mean, come on. Priestess of Cups, really, really cool. 2 of Coins, like, wow. It's really chic and really classy looking. I love this King of Cups. Oh man, I love it so much. 5 of Coins, 8 of Cups, and the 6 of Coins. That's one of my favorites. One of my favorite cards in the deck. I love this so much. So yeah, that was it for the Tarot of Aphrodite. Let me get that back into the box. Let's take the extra shit out. Put the cards back in. So yeah, I don't know if she's gonna have any extras. It looks like she's kind of sold out. Now, another deck that I've been wanting for the longest time is the Invoking the Goddess Oracle by Lisa de Saint Croix. Comes in this round box, and I love round decks, as you know, and I also love Lisa. And I also love, but I was a little bit apprehensive because this is a double deck. So you get the art on the front and the message on the back. And I was like, I don't know if I want that. But I saw Nina from Shuffle Tarot use this deck for the longest time. And I was kind of like, you know, I'm not going to show you guys the backs maybe of the last card. So it's kind of like, I want this, I love this, I really love Lisa de Saint Croix's art, but I don't like double decks. I need messages on the card, and I'm so glad I caved after contemplating over this for the longest, because I do adore this. So, I love this image of Kali. Look at, and the colors are so vibrant. So you get this poem, Kali, feed me your anger, your complex problems. That which you need to end. Give me your dark thoughts. I will use them righteously. I am the Dark Mother, dancing the dance of death and destruction, destroying evil forces. I'm the protector that delivers liberation. And then the keyword is destruction. Allow your anger to liberate you. Put an end to that which no longer serves. So yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Saraswati, like the illustration is gorgeous. Kuan Yin. So we're really getting something special here. It's different. This is another one of those decks, I have to say, with Lisa de Saint Croix. I'm like, why hasn't a publisher picked this up yet? I know, like, maybe now is not the right time to publish this because publishers are kind of like chasing trends a lot now. But I'm kind of like Red Feather. This looks like a deck that Red Feather probably would have published like 5 years ago, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if my doorbell rang in a minute for a package to be delivered, but we will see what happens. Yeah, it does look like a package will be delivered to my door. So you're gonna hear the doorbell and you're gonna have to deal with it. While I'm gone, you can stare at this card because I'm not gonna edit this. I'm really curious about what it is. Ooh, it's something really cool, but that's for later. Anyways, I found this card really, really interesting. This is Kukuteni, Bird Goddess, and I do want to know more about that. Baba Yaga, Adore. This is Yamaya. And guys, this is probably one of the best goddess decks out there, and this wasn't that expensive. It was pretty aptly priced for an indie deck. The deck doesn't have that many cards in it, but for some reason, since it's so expansive and delivers so much in terms of opportunity for research, poetry, keywords, affirmations, gorgeous art, I'm kind of like okay with that. So I'm sort of breaking down boundaries of what a good deck entails for me, because I was very rigid with that. I was like, it always needs to have this many cards at least, and needs to have keywords and no double decks, and I'm kind of like, no, this has great content. This is the card that Nina pulled a lot, I remember. But yeah, like, why isn't this out in the mass market yet? It's such a great deck. It's a very no-frills indie deck. So this is pretty much printed on really basic, yet good, sturdy, usable, shuffleable cardstock with a smooth US Games style finish. It riffle shuffles fine if you enjoy riffle shuffling your round decks. Who's that? Oh, that's Sophia. Interesting. And then last, we have Nut. Nut, goddess of the night, Egyptian goddess. Mystery, travel from one realm to another, trust the journey. So yeah, it's really, really pretty, and it comes in this gorgeous round box, and it has, how many cards does it have again? It has, does it say? It doesn't really say. I think it's like 33, I think. So Invoking the Goddess is really stunning. Really, really stunning and good deck. And I got this by her as well. The Sacred Union Oracle. And this has only 30 cards. It has this gorgeous wooden card stand. And the cards are shaped like this. So this works similarly, but this has, this is on thicker cardstock with a really nice matte lamination that's really high quality, and you basically get a couple or a pair or a throuple sometimes, and then you get a little poem, and you get a keyword, and you get a call to action. So that's really cool. So for Danu and Cernunnos, whatever, Cernunnos, I always say. You get this gorgeous art, which made this an instant buy for me. Although this deck is expensive, and I think that has something to do with the fact that Lisa probably had to have a special mold be created for this card shape. So you get the poem, I, Danu, mother goddess of land and rivers, and I, Cernunnos, horned god of beasts and wild places. Ancient Celtic deities, shrouded in mystery, come together to create growth and fecundity in nature. Flowers bloom and wildlife thrives. And then the keyword is growth. Combine your wild energy to create beauty and abundance. So you get a very, so I at first thought this was kind of a love oracle, but it's not. It's definitely it's an oracle about relationships, yes, or about relations. But it's very usable. It has has a very broad range of keywords. Really cool art. This is Persephone and Demeter, which I love. Reunion. Search for what holds you together. Begin a new cycle of growth. Like, yes. But there's also the Shiva Shakti, like a lot of really cool stuff, like the two-spirit Weha. So there's, you know, pairs in every brotherly love, gay love, lesbian love, everything's in here. Mother-child love, love triangles, all kinds of stuff. So this is very much in that same art style because it's Lisa de Saint Croix. So it looks similar to the Goddess one. But I I like this. This is Jesus and Magdalene. I really like the way this looks. It looks so dope. This is Mars, Venus, and Cupid, or Aries, Aphrodite, and Eros. Really, really dope. I love this. This is Ishtar and Tammuz, which is of the Babylonian, I think, well, whatever, that pantheon, kind of. Guinevere, Arthur, and Lancelot. What's this? Oh, this is Izanagi and Izanami, the creator gods. Cool. And then Joseph and Jacob. So what you can do, and I don't know how well this will translate, but you can put this in the stand and literally create a little, I mean, you can't really see how this works, but you can literally create a little shrine. And I think that's really lovely. Like, it's a really interesting way to make the use of this deck more physical. It shuffles really well too. This has 30 cards, I think, which isn't a lot, but I love having this. Now, another deck that no one talks about is the Stellar Visions Oracle cards. It's an astrology deck, and the cards are fucking huge. I may have to zoom out again. Let's just see. I pulled this morning, so I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I don't want my vapor to show, but whatever. I already showed it. So these cards are huge, 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 huge. They shuffle fine if you corner shuffle and then bridge them. This is a really usable and complete astrology deck. It has the planets, the signs, and the houses, and the aspects, and it's just really, really, really pretty. I love the keywords that were chosen. They're not too on the nose, so they're interesting, but it also is like illustrated so well and so interesting that it does make for a visually appealing oracle deck as well. I especially love the zodiac signs and the houses. I think they look really, really good. And you can use this for visualizing your birth chart, you know, for whatever. But I love this watercolory vibe. It just looks super duper dope. Really dope. I love this Taurus card. So cute. So yeah, this is, you know, like I said, I mean, there's not much to say about this. I mean, I have a couple of astrology decks. I don't think I really need much more. I wasn't thinking about buying this, but then Martin got it, and I looked it up because this had been on my list for a while. And then I looked it up on Dutch Amazon and saw that it was only 12 euros, which is about like 10 pounds UK. And I was like, girl, you know, can't go wrong with that. And it has interesting points of view regarding the zodiac signs and the planets, and I do like that. And then there's some interesting aspects, and also the asteroids are there, which is really cool. And overall, like, if you have an astrology oracle card loving friend, you know, or someone who might be into this shit, just gift them this, because this is a good gift. And I love how big the cards are. I love this moon. You know, there's something about watercolor, you just can't go wrong, and I adore it. And I love that we get the asteroids here as well. The graphic design of the deck is on point, really simple and sleek. The new moon, the 8th house, I love this. Mercury, the south node, and an opposition. So this is what the backs look like, and yeah, it's an overall stunner of a deck. It has that, also has that matte, not matte finish, but matte lamination. I love a good matte lamination because it makes the deck look really sleek. Also, the box has this really cool foil detailing, and overall, really, really solid set. So, whoops, last but not least, is this little package right here, the Mystic Dreams Tarot deck. I'm gonna zoom us in again soon. But I have to show you how well this is packaged. So we get this really cute cloth, you know, and this is a deck that's kind of in that Daniel Noel-esque photo manipulation style, which I love. And then this also has sort of the Threads of Fate style foiling over the top of that. So this is basically if Threads of Fate would have made a cute deck. And I also got, there's also room for this really cute little Aura quartz crystal that I got. There's no guidebook, and that's amazing because we don't need it anyways. So I'm gonna place these in the middle. I'm gonna zoom us in again. I think, yeah, I'm gonna zoom us in a little bit, just like that. So, well, like I said, every card has a really cool, like, photo-y background, and then you get these very Pippish Miners, which I like, but it's also, you know, gorgeous hollow gold foil. But even if, you know, I have this problem because I photograph a lot, and a deck like with foiling can get really boring, but since there's something happening in the background as well, even if it's just a texture, like in this one, it's still interesting to photograph. So that's really cool. And then the backs look like this, by the way. Then we get gorgeous, gorgeous sigilly incorporations on the majors with pictures behind them. So you kind of get the gist. This is a really cute, oh, look at that fool, really cute deck. I have to say, though, I feel like I have seen these sigilly thingies before. These illustrations, don't know if they were done specifically for the deck or if this is another one of those tarot packs that you can buy. But I do believe I have seen something similar, but I don't have anything like this in my collection right now. So yeah, it's really stunning, and I really love it. I love how look at this. I love how the photos and sigil overlays like match up and combine. So it's really, really stunning. I like it a lot. Only gripe I have with it is that apparently the word sovereign is really difficult to spell. And I believe that if you release a product at a premium price and you're a team, not just one person, you should be able to, you know, intersect little mistakes like that. But I do love the vibe of this deck. I think it's really cool, it's really pretty. Some people might consider the pips a cop-out, but I love reading with pips because then I can be the narrator of the reading rather than, you know, Pamela Coleman Smith or Arthur Edward Waite. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's just something that I prefer. What they could have done to make the pips a bit more lively is also include photographs in the background of the pips, but once again, this does kind of feel like a company rather than a creator. You know, you guys know what I mean. It's not, that's not shade if it's true. It's more of a lifestyle brand deck, but you know, I like it. I like it a lot. I dig this lifestyle, so yeah. You know, and they did try to, for example, with this, like the Rider-Waite-Smith arrangements are sometimes still there. For example, with this 5, we see 5 pentacles up top, 1 is down there, it's being excluded, so you can get a narrative out of it. You know, and I feel like this is just really, really cute. Does it really make sense to show you every card like this? I don't think so. So what I'm gonna do is, because this video has been long enough as is, I just wanted to quickly update y'all on what I've been up to. You know, work has been really busy and annoying. And I just wanted to use this moment in between my work tasks, my little break, so to speak, as a little moment to, you know, just enjoy myself with y'all. So out of all of these, I feel like I really enjoy these a lot. And if this is too expensive for you, this is probably affordable for you. And I also really enjoy this. I think this is so dope, so cool, so well produced. Anyways, this is Levi. Thank you for watching, and bye, bitch.